Yeah, this ghost lady, she's kind of weird. I don't really know why she does what she does. I get rid of the arrows, by the way, because she does not actually need them, because she uses a crossbow. I may have a debuff. And that actually is a really good helmet for him, now that I'm looking at it. I think I want him to either wear the Legion armor if he can. I'm not sure if it's dwarf only. Or the Blood Dragon. I think next one I'm trying to give him is the Effort. Weird name to give some armor, but. Hey, what up, girl? Hello, girl? Hey. You need help? Are you lost your spirit? What? And then she just attacks us. Just straight up attacks. With 2 shades, nonetheless. Can I get this freeze off?
Where now?
I stone fisted the wrong person. No, what? What? Oh, that was a storm. That was a thunderbolt that hit everyone and did a shit ton of damage. I think I wanted to focus the shade. I was like, I'm pretty sure I was really pissed off the fact that the shade just decided to attack us, and like we were trying to help it. We were trying to be nice. I don't know if I upsetted her. Not really sure if I pissed her off. Not really sure what I did to deserve this whole attack, and I apparently picked up the wrong. I picked up the spell. Not quite what I was accomplishing or wanted to accomplish. There we go. Okay, and then I can just heal Alistair. A lot of my things are on cooldown, so now I'm out of Lyrium. So we killed the Shade. That did not stop the fight. Not really sure if she was afraid of the Shades and she wanted to fight then, but I'm not really sure why she attacked us. From what I understand, this place used to be like actually, I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it quite just yet. But I'm not really sure why she attacked us. Not sure why the Shade attacked us. And I don't think they ever really explain it. A Dalish longbow, which I think does a lot of damage. 9 damage. Juggernaut plate armor, which is amazing. And I think I wanted to give that to Alistair. But then we got a new mission. Oh, is this the... Yeah, that's the graves. The grave missions that I mentioned the last few videos. With several defensor generals out in the forest. We've passed, I think, all 3 graves. And that's the only mission I haven't finished quite just yet. And I don't know why I'm reloading this, even though I already know that there's a shield in here. I just wanted to double check, you know. And I wanted to go to see if Alistair can use this new armor, which he can't. He's close. I think it's like 1, maybe 2 levels off. So the next one, I think I wanted to give him was either that or this. I think it's the Juggernaut plate now. And some lag. Sweet. It's like, why did I just freeze there? I didn't alt tab, did I? Like mid-walk? Is that a thing that I did? I hope not. How unprofessional that would have been. Ugh. Unprofessional. Because I'm completely and totally professional. Yep. Ah, it's this area. I remember this. I missed that attack completely, and I missed, I think, the majority of the damage I could have done. So I think it's a little interesting. We get to fight a bunch of skeletons after this, in this next room that's down there. If I ever get there, it'll be interesting, don't worry. More skeletons. God damn it. No, that's not the interesting part. I swear, that's not the interesting part. There's something totally interesting. Not just a swarm of skeletons They came out of Bufu freaking Egypt. Like, oh my god. And I was really worried that Alistair and me were about to die, so guess we went back on the killing job. And I'm pretty sure at one point they started attacking Wind. Ugh, these poop ones. And I'm not talking about my character this time. Like, oh my god, that's when you know shit's going bad. I think now I go with more offensive skills. Just because everyone was fully healed, and I can now actually go on offensive skills. It's a new thing in this game where apparently the mages apparently have just gotten offensive skills. Must have been like an update that just got. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't worry. I think I'm knocking his butt down with the stone system. Like, get out of my way. I'm not sure if I stunned that guy by knocking his friend into him. I want to think I did, but at the same time I think Poopbutt just stunned him, which his cooldown is off, or his stun is off cooldown. So here we find elf root. No, it's over here. The phylactery.
Going.
I cannot actually pronounce that word. This elaborate artifact has a gem-like structure that contained what appears to be blood, fresh and liquid even after all this time. The gem is vibrating slightly.
We have little knowledge of the magic used by the elves of our Lathan's time. The magisters of Tevinter were more interested in subjugating the elves than recording their history. As it is, I would hazard a guess that the object you're holding is a form of phylactery.
Phylactery.
Meant to hold living essence, perhaps even a spirit of some kind.
This appears to be a phylactery of some kind. The essence of a mage kept magically preserved. If that were all it is, however, I would be surprised.
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You'd think it would be all dried up after so long. There must be magic involved.
That's the insight from all three guys. So I wanted to touch the gem. I wanted to see what would happen if I did. I didn't want to break the gem because they said there was a person inside. So you touch it and it's warm, and immediately begins swimming in visions, and there's images everywhere. It starts to show you things. It recoils in fear, and the images rush from your mind. And I say, who are you? What are you? Or, I'm sorry I didn't mean to frighten you. That's the one. He calms down, and then rather than have you leave, it begs you to stay. More images flash through your minds. Time where the presence has slept, gone mad, and then slept again, which is the greatest line ever. Has no name and can remember. It senses of an you get a sense of an elf, a mage in glimmering silver armor, long forgotten. And I say, what is this place? How did you end up in the gem? So there was a great battle between elves and humans, screaming and attempting to flee from some terrible presence. What that presence is, you can't tell. Fled by using the life gem, escaping its body, and then it was stuck in here, but no one rescued him. So, what do I go with? How do I know what happened to this place? The images are slow, as if he's trying to recall it himself. So you can see a place of serenity, where the elders come to slumber, and those who offer tribute to their gods. The memories of what happened are uncertain and flashes of violence, of war, but it's too long ago, none of it's clear. So there was a war with humans. He remembers humans, and there's a time that even humans came. It was blah, blah, blah. Perhaps the war with the humans. Perhaps it was for something else that killed both the humans and the elves. So you were once a mage. So you see him as an elf in silver armor, one who is a mage and a warrior both, called an Arcane Warrior. And an Arcane Warrior, as he says right here, are used to defend their charges. They channel their own strength to help the team. The presence could give you what knowledge remains of it being a Arcane Warrior. So you're not a mage, but you can teach it to someone. And I think I ask number 2. No, I think I say I'll try and help you. Or the top one. Faint and insecure, you see a stone altar and the life gem. Okay. So, do I go with helping him? I know I help him out. He can't teach me how to use an Arcane Warrior because I'm not a mage. But I will help him out and try and free him. The images become... Okay, so approach the stone altar with the gem. The one that's, like, to my left. There you go. Could its endless nightmare finally be over? So the images are sent to your mind. Do you want to learn the skills of an Arcane Warrior? So I think I'll say yes, give me the memories. So now we now know how to become Arcane Warriors, and we can teach it to other people. So I could either say screw you and leave him, screw you and take him, or sacrifice him. Not sacrifice, but place him on the altar. So then he has his oblivion will be a welcome relief. And yes, he does die, so now we have a specialization unlocked. And I think I give the specialization to Liliana? No, Win. I think I make her my Arcane Warrior. I don't want to make her a Blood Mage, and I don't want her to become a Shapeshifter. So I think I go with Arcane Warrior on top of Spirit Healer. I'm not sure if that's the right idea. Not really sure. But I went with it, so... You can only be 2 specializations. I'm not sure if you can change it. I assume there's probably like a book you can buy. But I did give it to Win. Just because I didn't really want her being a Blood Mage, because she doesn't... I think she hates Blood Mages to begin with. I think everyone hates Blood Mages, so... and I don't want her being a shapeshifter because that means she's running the fight. She's trying to like 1v1 people, which might be better because she is a mage, and if she is the healer, so if she goes down, then she has to like pull her own weight in the combat sense. Like fighting someone. She doesn't really have a lot of offensive spells, just because I really don't like the offensive spells in this game. I mean, as cool as it is to throw giant fireballs, I don't like the friendly fire part, and I'm not sure if there's a way to turn friendly fire off. I think there is in the second game, because I have played the second, and I've also played the third, but I haven't really played much of the first. This is like one of the few times that I've actually gone farther in this game. I want to be an assassin duelist. That's what I want with Poop Butt, but I'm having a very hard time getting the assassin trait. Do I go with Dex? There we go. So I think here I get dual or venomous strike, not pinpoint strike. Actually, I might. Not really sure now. Flurry was also a pretty cool idea. Cripple was also pretty cool. What do I go with? What do I go with? What do I go with? Kind of really want that. The dual weapon mastery. Yeah, I do go with Deadly Strike. Okay. It's not venomous, it's deadly. My apologies. It's got 2 snakes on there. Venomous. I mean, I am a rogue, so venom and poison probably not too far behind. Lethality, which looks pretty interesting. If the rogue's cunning score is greater than the strength sharpness... Ooh. If I read that in time, I would be really impressed. I think it says something about like the fact that if my cunning is higher than my actual strength ability, then all the strength requirements are then covered with cunning, which is really cool. That means if I do like a roll and I'm supposed to pass a strength roll in order to do like a crit or in order to hit something, then it changes the strength roll and turns it into a cunning roll that will serve the purpose of the strength roll. That makes any sense. So instead of doing a strength roll, I just do a cunning roll because my cunning is higher, which, that'd be so cool. So cool. Can't wait to see what that looks like, if I ever do go with that. Oh, a glass phylactery. So I remember what these are. This is the one time I'm like, I will not take the vial. I think that's another revenant. I'm just going to flat out